uh, sound came in, and I was playing that, uh, what you call 'em, Gentle on My Mind. And it's a new record, and it doesn't scratch. So I just wanted to see how it come out. Right now, I'm erasing the whole bit. So I don't know. Uh, it didn't come out very good, I believe. I do believe some of these tapes aren't very good. I believe some of those wasn't. I don't think I got such a bargain on them. However, if we can use them uh, once in a while, I mean for a few times, it'll be worth it, even if I just use them to put stories on for the boys. That's what I had planned to do. That's why I got so many of them, because I knew they wouldn't want them erased once I got them for them. They would want to play them over and over and over. I know how they always were with their record, their storybooks when they were small. They wanted to play the same thing over and over. So what I'm going to do is go over there and get them a story, some stories at the library, and I'll read them. Something I think that they will like. I think all of them will probably like. Some of them I can get. I think all of them will like. So that's what I'm going to get with and use these tapes with. I want to check back now and see how this came out, because I believe this tape is the best in the world. Let me try that. Well, it wasn't too bad though. I mean, I was going by the record player, and it must be scratchier than I thought, because it sounded scratchy on the tape. After I got it on the tape, I we got this little bit of one started here. I'll put more on it in the next day or two. I just thought I'd do this, just to see how it come out. I've got a lot to do around the house, and tomorrow's Friday, the 17th. And so, as you can see, this is still Thursday. And I thought I'd try to have everything clean, and I wouldn't have anything to do over the weekend, and we could go places if we got a chance. And if you want to send the money for the cigarettes, I'll get them for you, because the roads are all right now. It was just the other day during that snow day, but the roads have been open, and these 50, and 60-degree temps is keeping everything open. I kind of thought maybe next time I went, we would go. It's a little longer around, but we'd go out 64 and get the cigarettes like that. That way we wouldn't go over the mountains at all. But I kind of wanted to. They were building a new road through there where I used to take the children swimming from Angel on down. I've taken them in there, and they changed it all up, made a big 4-lane highway through there, and that's a big improvement. But I'd just like to see how they're coming along on it, if it's if it's pretty weather, and I'd be right there anyway. I don't suppose we'd go this week. And you can send the money, and in any case, when the roads are all right, I'll go. But I wouldn't cash a check until I was ready to go. It might be another week or more before we could go. Let's see, tomorrow's Saturday's what, 18th? Yeah, Saturday's the 18th. And there would probably be around either the 25th or the next coming Saturday after that before we go. I don't know. But it's according to the weather. We are planning on going down that way sometime anyway. You know us. Our middle name is Joe. We like to go places. So anytime you feel like wanting to send the money, you can do it. And I just won't cash the check until you're ready for it. So send it whenever you feel like it. I'll see you all in a month or so from now, and in the meantime, every time I can think of something to say, I'll call. So right now, it's just almost 12. I didn't know it was that late. 5 minutes for 12? Sure is. So I'll stop for tonight. It won't be long till I'll be coming in anyway. So I'll talk again tomorrow. Now this is Thursday, the 16th, for the next 5 minutes anyway. So you all stay sweet and be good and sleep tight and all that sort of thing. Good night, David. Good night, everybody. Well, hello, this is me again. This is Friday the 17th, and I went into town today, and I didn't talk all day. I have this friend of mine in town. Her ex-husband's in Vietnam, and she had bought one of my tapes and wanted her little boy to talk to his daddy. And boy, I'm telling you, he's not like little Randy. He'd whisper into the night, and he said, "My daddy's in there." I got a big kick out of him. It took 2 hours to get him to say what Randy would have said in 30 minutes. I went by Ruth and sat around and watched High Chaparral and talked a while. And I came on home. It's raining here today. They predicted a high of 61 today, but it stayed cloudy, so I think we finally wound up with about 50-something. But that's nice in comparison with what we have had. I got back home, must have been after 9 o'clock, where it was well dark. It had been dark some time, and it was awfully foggy. So I just had to crawl. I couldn't drive very fast. I had to come real slow. That is foggy weather that causes a lot of the accidents. And when I'm driving in foggy conditions, I kind of go slow. I want to make sure that I know, even though I know the road as well as I know that road, sometimes you can go along and think you're on a straight curve, straight away, and there'd be a curve. So I always take it real easy and drive slowly. I went over to Ann. She's the one that wanted me to bring the tape and let Tony talk to his daddy. And they have a dog. That is the tiniest thing. It's 9 weeks old. My pups are, I think, 7 or will soon be 8. And they'll make 10 of that pup. That little old thing there, I swear, they call it M&M. But M&M's not even my little runt dog. You could take 10 like him and roll it up and make runt. Boys, I want to tell you, I got a big kick out of this. Ever since it turned warm, I make the puppies go stay in the smokehouse. And they don't like the idea. If they can get out, even in the pouring down rain, they'll come lie down on the ground right by the kitchen door. They are just as what as they can be, but they want to get back in the house. And I surely did put a kind of a knock in their plans because I didn't let them in. I wasn't about to let them back in unless it's so cold. I've even got Tippy out there. It's nice and warm, and they've got big fur coats on. They can stay out for a while. I'd hate for anything to happen to either one of them, but I don't think it will. Anyway, I went into town today, but I didn't stop at any stores other than I just went to the grocery store. I went to McCrory's, I went to A&T, and I went to Liz's. And that's all the stores I went to. It was just, it wasn't raining when I went out, but it was kind of dampish, felt dampish, and not exactly cold, but it was a little cool too. And you know, I passed by where you all swim when I was going into town. Of course, it was daylight then. I was taking Papa Charlie to work. When I came back, it was dark and it was all foggy there. But when Papa Charlie and I were going in, Papa Charlie said, "Man, that lake's high." And I looked, and sure enough, it was. There was water up to, you know where we used to take the car and park under the trees? There was water way off up there. And that's a high, real high. You'd have to do some swimming. You couldn't swim out in that water, because that would be too high. Well, you all go out there before, you wouldn't have to go very deep. But I bet you if you was out there today, it would have been deep. You know, there's still ice along the edges of that lake. You know where the water goes under the highway, up there where we used to go up there, where y'all used to go fishing, on the right-hand side? Well, all alongside that lake, there it froze when it was so cold, and it still hasn't melted. It's frozen all along there. Of course, I guess it's real thin right now, but it still hasn't completely frozen. I think you all would like to get out here where you can see that. I'm sure you would. And I'll bet if you were here, you'd be running up the hill with the pups right in the back of you. And you ought to see that little puppy I saw tonight. He's not as big as my hand. He's a little bitty thing, but he's older than my puppy. He's what they call a miniature poodle. I saw Kathy again. She said, "Tell y'all hello." That's the way she said it. You know she's bashful. And I went, we drove into town, and I just brought Papa Charlie right on to work. And then I went on to the stores, and I just messed around town. I went to Miss Ruth, Ruth Priest, the one that lives over there, the one I borrow money from when I need money. I think you know. Um, and her little grandson came in while I was there, Johnny. You know the little one named Johnny? Oh, he thinks that I'm the greatest person in the world. And when his mother was coming in there, Johnny didn't want to come to his grandmother's house. And he said, "Look, Miss Baz is there." He said, "Oh, no, she's not." And Joey said, "Yes, she is. There's her car. You see, that's the Ferris's car?" And he just let loose of her hand and went running, 'cause he likes me. I don't know why, but he does. I guess that's, maybe it's because I'm kind of silly, huh? I went in today. I was going to go to the library and get some books. But by the time I finished with everything, I have an idea the library was closed. Anyway, I didn't go. Maybe I can go tomorrow during the day. Monday. One day I'll go, and I'll get on to your tape. And I might find something around here. I wondered, did I ever give you, I know you got Tom Sawyer, but did you ever get the book about Huck Finn? I don't know. It's got some good stories in it. I think you would like that. Let me just say hello to Angel. Hello, Angel. What are you doing? You working hard fixing up your house? Why don't you help Mother fix hers? You could do that. She needs help. She said she needed your artistic taste. I think she's got some pretty good taste herself, but of course, nobody thinks their artistic ability is as good as the next guy, and she wants you to help her. You should. I think you could help her cook. Papa Joe is at work, but this is the number one side of the tape I'm talking on now. So, I still have another side to the tape. And tomorrow, when Papa Joe will be home tomorrow, he won't work tomorrow. So, I'm going to make him sit down and talk. I just can't get him to. Yeah, I don't know nothing to say. He makes me think of Steve. Steve talks like he's nothing but you'll come around. Making a little noise like a baby, like a juvenile delinquent. Oh, Steve, are you hearing me talk? You're not going to talk. Don't stand around and make noise and distract people that are trying to talk. You talk sometimes. I know you want something. You want a bite. But I can't afford to get you a bite. And anyway, if Chris gets something, and Mick and Scott get something, now Mick and Scott due to get a birthday present in about 2 weeks, or 3 weeks. In about 3 weeks.
No,
That doesn't mean we get a birthday present, you get something, because you don't. Your birthday's done passed, and it's another one coming up in the fall, or in the summer. But when Chris gets something and the twins get something, that doesn't mean that you're going to get something immediately, because you aren't. You're not going to get it until it comes time for your birthday. I've been thinking about getting Chris something. Well, you have a tape recorder, the other kids have a radio to hear, get some music to play with. But Chris has nothing, and I'm going to get him something. So I want you to, I don't want you to get mad about it. Anyway, you know something? Long time ago, you were Ann's little boy. Not her real little boy, but she picked you out for a pet. And I had to have a pet too, so I took Chris for my pet. So I'm going to have to get my pet a radio or something to make music on. I think he could go to sleep better. Don't you? Oh, of course, you're going to get yours, but you have a long time to wait yet. You've got till the 29th of August. Well, the tape's about all over, so I'll just stop now. And I'll see you in my dreams. Da da da, that's right. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Oh, da da da. Now, I think I'm going to try to make Charlie fill it out tomorrow. Goodness knows what he'll have to say. Well, the way all the things he can think to say is go up on the levee or something like that. I started telling you about going in the town. I went in there this evening. I really didn't care about keeping the car so much. And the very thing that I wanted to get when I started in there, what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to Walgreens drugstore. I have this standing prescription that I should have had filled, that I can have filled anytime. It's the sulfur drug, and they won't refill, but they will have, they won't refill any of them unless, of course, the doctor tell them to. But I have this, it's a standing prescription. When I get to feeling like pains in my back and all that, I'm supposed to take them because I get it's a kind of a kidney infection that I always get, and I can just take a few of them, and that does it. Everything's all right. And then I had some film. I wanted to have it developed. I thought I'd get it, and it was pictures of a couple of the pups I thought the boys would enjoy. And of course I got everything except what I was supposed to have gotten. I guess we'll get out tomorrow too then. And I can get that tomorrow. Every day is It's always tomorrow with me. And I also wanted to go to the library. And I thought I'd get a few books and, just check them out and keep them long enough to put them on tape and take them back and get some more. I think the boys will like that. I don't know whether or not you can trust them to, uh, with your tape. I kind of thought that I might get the boys a tape like this if they, if they wouldn't fight over it. But if they both say they want a tape, and if they get a tape, it'll have to be an old scratchy one, a cheap kind. It's not very good. Or I could get one it'd be for the two of them. Now, something like this would be better for them to have a nice one that they can understand than to get one that I can hear like Steve's is scratchy. And it's a cheaper one. And this one will cost about twice as much as Steve's it cost. And it's a little better. And if I got sent them the case, the recorder, and then send them tapes with stories on it, at night they could put it to their bed and they could listen to those stories till they go to sleep. Find out whether or not they'd like it like that. I think they probably would like to have a better one between them than to have one that's not so good. Each have one. If they just have the one, it would be better than having two. I mean, especially it would be a little better. Last night I got in there and I cleaned the kitchen up, fooled around. I put the dishes down in the sink first, and I put the water on it, and I cleaned off the stove, and I cooked supper, and then after all that I swept and I mopped the floor, and Charlie came in and I said, look what I did to the kitchen. He said, yeah. I said, I've got it all cleaned up for a while. He said, I'll wash the dishes for you. I thought I'd forgotten I'd washed the dishes. Well, there was no job after they'd been in there. And there wasn't all that many dishes anyway. Maybe a few pots and pans, but most of the dishes was clean anyway. I think I'll stop for a while. And because I'm not saying anything that I haven't said over and over and over, I'll quit for the night, I guess, and sit around and read a while. I'd talk, except I don't know what to talk about. I could think of 1,000 things to say till I sit down and start to talk. And then I can't think of anything. I don't know what's the matter with me. There was one little test I wanted to make, and I think I will make it now. I was just thinking, maybe it would sound different, would sound better if I had a keypad. I'm going to try that and see. It isn't cold tonight, but it rained and it's kind of dampy. I put the heaters back on. Of course, we had them off all day today. And I went out, I had just a sweater on. I felt warm than that. I took my coat along, though, because it looked like it was, might turn a little chilly. the silk dances in the air. And I didn't wear it the whole time I was out. In fact, I left it laying in the car the whole time. And I'd go in the store or go in somebody's house or something. I left it, I just left it in the car. Nobody bothers anything like that. I don't think they'd want my old coat anyway. I sure need one. I just keep putting it off. I think one of these days I'll go and get one. But then I just think about it another time and say, well, I need something else worse. But I think I'll go get one and have it put in the layaway. I do need one. I needed it this winter, but now winter's almost over, so I'm going to have one for next winter. I think I'm going to quit now and read a while. And I'll talk some more tomorrow. Good night, Dave. Well, now that sounded too awfully low, too. Let me try this. Maybe I was just talking too low, but let me try it again. Well, now, this is Saturday night, the 18th. I talked to you, when was it? A little while yesterday, I think. And I wasn't going to say anything else. I was going to say the rest of this tape to Papa Charlie. And I can't tell you how many times I've crawled on to him about talking. He's back in the kitchen now. And he'll say, well, I'm going to. But he hasn't done anything yet. He's been messing with the old puppy. Then going out there and turning on a heater for him and feeding them. He's in here. Now you want to talk to the boy? Yeah. He said yes, so I want to see what he'll say. He'll probably not say much, but of course he's been wondering about you all going to the levee and going up on the hill and things. But here's Papa Charlie right here. I'm just now handing it to him.
Hello, everybody. I bet this is a surprise, huh?
Don't have it too close.
You didn't think I was going to talk to y'all, huh? Well, I was just thinking, up on the levee is just like climbing up on the hills. And the mountains, the woods is about a river out there is about the same as over here. Except it's warmer, huh? That's one advantage you have. Up here it's cold, miserable, raining. Huh? Oh, yeah. Ooh, the lake. Was it high? Well, for a while they had the lake real low where the island was showing up and everything. And I thought they was going to drop it down lower, but the next day, that thing went way high. And it was all flooded all over the place, even over that road that we go under the bridge, if you all remember. That was pretty exciting. I done fed the dogs now. I guess I set up the heater for them so they'll be warm for the night. It's not too cold outside today. It's just damp, that's all. Just raining and damp. But otherwise, it's a beautiful Saturday night. January the 18th, 1969. And it's getting, we're listening to TV now. Stopped it because we done seen the movie that was on TV. That was not much. We went to town, got our clothes washed today. We went over to Penny's, got there a little bit late. They almost closed the store on us. In fact, they done put all the lights out, and then they had to turn them back on in order to register the dollar that we spent there. How about that? You know, that was something. Well, yeah. Yeah, we had a lot of sheets and pillowcases put away so that we'd have something to sleep on when you all get over here. I don't know anything else. I'm just wondering if we ever could go see y'all on Mardi Gras. We'll have to get our car fixed, get a new set of tires. Boy, you know we've been riding a lot to wear out a whole set of tires in 6 months.
Honey, it's been a year and a half. What do you mean?
A year and a half.
Sure.
I thought it was about 8 months ago that we bought a set
We
of
got
tires.
that set of tires last June.
Last June, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's not quite
A year ago this past year.
Oh, is that what it is?
That's when the boys,
Yeah.
and we almost had that
No,
tractor.
these, no, those are
We
just
got-
another set of tires.
No, it's the same one.
These are puncture-proof tires that we got on now, you know,
And so we have this car.
and don't have to fix no flats. We haven't fixed a flat since we had them. I did take it off one time, the wheel, because there was a nail in it, but we pulled the nail out and it stopped.
Charlie, if Steve was here, he would tell you the same thing. We took them to Haunted Cavern,
Mystery caves,
the
cavern.
caverns up there.
Yeah, that was the only time we ever
All
got
right,
a
we
flat
had
tire.
a flat tire.
That's right, we had it then. That's
All
true.
right, we had them then.
That is over a year ago. How about that?
And we got them a year ago last year.
Gee, how time flies. Golly. I didn't realize it was so long. Golly. Well, we'll have to get another set of tires anyhow. And then we got to get the car fixed, and then I guess we'll be able to make it. Right now, I don't know. The car doesn't sound too good right now until we get it fixed. But I believe we'll be able to manage it. I just hope so. Oh, we've got everything going along all right. It's nice and warm out here. Oh, how's little Randy getting along? Is he okay? How does he like to? When are you going to start going to school? Hello, Randy. Yeah, there you are. I was wondering what happened to you. I sure missed you. I was wondering why Angel and you don't stay up here. It'd be a lot of fun, huh? You ought to see them dogs. When we leave them out in the morning, they all run up that hill in the back. I don't know what's up there. I'll have to find out. Hi, Nick. Hi, Scott. How's everything? Oh, we sure miss you. Hello, Chris. Hey, Steve. You're getting good marks in school? You better. That's the only thing that will help you along, you know. Get good marks and everything will be happy. Huh. Oh, old Halo out here trying to scratch my microphone out of my hand. Chris is hide anyhow. He's a real pain in the neck, isn't he? They're all a pain in the neck. That blame Halo anyhow. Well, there's not much doing around here tonight. We done seen the movies. Oh, yeah. That's right. Hello, how's Star, Angel? Hi, Angel. Hello, Star. I forgot you. Hey, Shelley, what you doing? Surely we didn't forget none of y'all. How's everybody? And tell my friends up there hello too for me, huh? You can say hello to them all. And yeah, you can tell Ann that we're still alive. We still do have a telephone.
Don't worry.
We just paid it.
She'll call again when she gets the birthday.
Yeah, we paid our telephone bill. It was $53.23. Woo, woo! What a telephone bill! I could use that money for something else. I hope this will make it much better now that we've got all these tapes. We got a big pile of tapes.
Now that we've invested in it.
Yeah, now that we invested into this. We get that invested into this tape recorders. But we got a lot of tapes now. We got 30 packages of tapes we bought, so we ought to have to. We've done sing you several of them. We've got some more left, so we'll just keep on until we get them all used up and send them all down to you. And you can take what you like and what you don't like, start all over again, re-ace them, and then send them back. I think we'll have enough to keep us going for sending them back and forth all the time. I do wish so. It makes it much better. It's pretty exciting to be able to listen to it. When we get our adapters, why, I'll mail them to you right away as soon as I get them. I believe we'll get them next week because they ordered them, and they're coming from Atlanta, and I don't know what's the holdup. I've done called him about 3 times about it, and he said that he'll call me
Bob
as soon as they come.
forgot to send
Yeah, Bob is undependable.
Oh,
He's
he's
got
not. He's dependable. He just forgot.
Yeah, he just forgot. But he'll get them. First, some new batteries they got out here. I'm trying to get them, too, from Union Carbide. They're guaranteed for a whole year, so we can get them batteries also. And then you won't have to worry about it so much. We can use the adapters when we're at home, but when we go out on a trip, we can take the recorder along and record the sounds of the animals that we meet as we're going along. Maybe the bears when it growls.
Close to a light.
Oh, them bears are going to be exciting this year.
Oh, baby, get your butt
There's going to be a new secretary up there of Interior. They're going to change, and that man that is going to replace Mr. Fry, he's a much better man than Mr. Fry was. I don't believe he's going to take any of them bears away from there. At least he said so.
Mr. Fry is not the one that's been doing it.
Well, somebody that's the head of the National Forestry had the bears chased out. Why, they're replacing him the 20th, so boy, it'll be a lot better.
Because so many people were getting hurt by the bears.
Yeah, but
Some of those bears.
that's what everybody goes there for, to see the bears.
Tell them what you're going to start.
Yeah, well, I think I'll let Mama do some talking now. She's trying to double talk me into something. Here she is. Bye, all.
He's just full of bull. Nobody's talking him into anything. He started talking about something he didn't know what the hell he's talking about. That's him, standing up here scratching old Halo. And old Halo's got to be such a baby. He's the biggest baby you ever saw in your life. It's not late. Well, you know something? I'm sitting here. What is it, midnight? 12 o'clock. But I'm sitting up here yawning. We went into Oak Ridge, and I was pretty nearly broke. I called Ruth Precise and asked if the Precise National Bank was open. And she was just getting ready to come down to Penny's. And I told her I'd catch her over there. I went over and got some money from them. And she was coming down to this white sale down at Penny's. And I had some sheets and pillowcases put away. The good thing I got in when I did, they put the lights out on us. We had only put $1 down on them to hold them, and they put the lights out on us in there. And so it was. I got 2 striped pillowcases and 2 striped sheets, 2 flowered ones, and 4 white ones, and 8 pillowcases. I'm just about at the end of the tape here, and I think I'll just let it go ahead because you're going to have to listen to me anyway. I might as well go ahead and just keep it going until it's ready to go off. You don't have to listen to this unless you just want to. I'm going to start another tape, and you'll get 3 of these at one time. Since today is Saturday, I won't mail them till Monday. And you'll get 3 of them when you get them. You know, when you get them, you get 3 of them at one time. Are you sure? And this is number 2. I'm going to mark the numbers on the outside 1, 2. And I guess it'll be 3.